Maybe Netanyahu has stated that it was his dream to bomb Iran because they were close to getting a nuclear weapons for the last 33 years. Just watch.
If not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months.
They have the wherewithal, the stored up, preserved knowledge to make a bomb very quickly if they wanted to do it.
Iran is so dangerous. Weeks away from having the fissile material for an entire arsenal of nuclear bombs.
They're very close. They're 6 months away from being about 90% of having the enriched uranium for an atom bomb.
Iran is gearing up to produce 25 bombs, atomic bombs a year, 250 bombs in a decade.
Ladies and gentlemen, time is running out.
Iran will be capable of producing alone, without importing anything, nuclear bombs within 3 to 5 years.
Now hear this interview from the chief negotiator in the Iran-US/Israel talks. Says Iran had clearly agreed to the fact that they will not have nuclear-grade uranium.
What has Iran agreed to you that they have never done before? Can you give us any sense?
The single most important achievement, I believe, is the agreement that Iran will never, ever have a nuclear material that will create a bomb.
Then comes Donald Trump.
I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it. Whoa. I did try and fuck her. She was married.
That's huge news there.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there. And she was married. Then all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her looks. I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy.
Donald Trump has been found guilty of 34 charges in a scheme to illegally influence the 2016 election through a hush money payment to porn star Stormy Daniels, who claimed the two had sex. Trump's fixer Michael Cohen had paid $130,000 to Daniels for her silence. Trump later reimbursed Cohen, and Trump's company classified the repayment as legal expenses.
Just as the media zeroed in on his past ties to Jeffrey Epstein, the administration abruptly ignited a foreign crisis. The sudden destabilization of a volatile region sent shockwaves that perfectly drowned out the domestic scandal, shifting the American public's gaze from personal accountability to global anxiety.
The most recent batch of Epstein files came out a couple hours ago. Millions of files, so people are still combing through them. But what they are finding is alarming. Trump's name, of course, is all over these files with numerous allegations about terrible, awful things, including this FBI report that claims Trump has been compromised by Israel, which anyone who's been paying attention to this administration shouldn't really be surprised at.
The official justification for the recent strikes on Iran points to a manufactured war of choice rather than a defensive necessity. First, the administration bypassed Congress to launch a decapitation strike aimed at regime change, which critics argue is a calculated escalation designed to distract the domestic public and project political strength. Second, this extreme action was sold on the back of inflated threats, with the administration claiming an imminent danger, despite intelligence experts widely agreeing Iran is still years away from having missiles capable of reaching the U.S. Finally, the administration actively ignored viable diplomatic off-ramps, specifically the major concessions reportedly offered during the Geneva negotiations, suggesting a peaceful resolution was never the actual goal.
Today, the United States military continues to carry out large-scale combat operations in Iran to eliminate the grave threats posed to America by this terrible terrorist regime. Following our obliteration of Iran's nuclear program in Operation Midnight Hammer a short while ago, we warned Iran not to make any attempt to rebuild at a different location because They were unable to use the ones that we so powerfully blew up, but they ignored those warnings and refused to cease their pursuit of nuclear weapons.
It seems as though the Western world is a puppet of the Israeli regime. Bibi Netanyahu's 40-year dream to bomb Iran is now real. While I did not support the repressive Iranian regime, killing 180 schoolgirls is yet another pattern of Bibi and his government, and my heart goes out to them. Don't you see a pattern similar to Gaza? Please leave your comments below.